Hello, my name is Sarah France and I work for UNISON Northwest. I just want to take a few minutes of your time to tell you about UNISON, the trade union. UNISON is the largest trade union in the NHS, and nationally UNISON has over 1.3 million members. So what is a trade union? A trade union is a group of employees who join together to maintain and improve their conditions of employment. Trade unions aim to protect their members. This includes making sure that workplaces are safe and that their employees' health is not being put at risk through their jobs. Trade unions collectively negotiate better pay and conditions on behalf of their members. If, for example, a single member of staff approaches an employer asking them for a pay rise, they are much less likely to be successful than if every member of staff speaks as one through their trade union. So what do trade unions do? Trade unions speak on behalf of their members, and they provide members with information, advice and guidance about work-related problems. We negotiate with employers on issues such as pay, terms and conditions of service, and policies and procedures which you would use every day during your employment. We represent you and support you in meetings you may have with your manager. And through our teams of health and safety reps, we keep the workplace safe by identifying risks and putting measures in place to avoid accidents and injuries. Where accidents and near misses do happen, our teams of health and safety reps investigate them to ensure that they don't happen again. Trade unions provide members with a range of services, including training and education. UNISON is a campaigning union. We campaign on issues that are important to our members. For example, we campaign for better pay. UNISON was at the forefront of removing the lowest pay band in the NHS, so now everyone working for the NHS now receives a living wage. In the Northwest, we have 30 health branches and over 700 health stewards. That's an average of 23 stewards per health branch. Sometimes during our work, things don't go as we expect. We might get sick, or we might make a mistake that sometimes it needs to be investigated. Knowing you have a team of fully trained reps to give you advice and guidance and to sit with you in management meetings can make all the difference. UNISON has a local branch in every health trust, so there is always somebody on hand if you need help or advice. UNISON reps are fully trained in representation and employment law. They work alongside you, and so they understand what you are going through. They understand your employer's policies and procedures, so they're more qualified to help you. UNISON is proud to represent the whole NHS team. NHS staff who, whatever their job, make a vital contribution to patient care. So porters, domestics, healthcare assistants, nurses, occupational therapists, and other specialists, those working in administrative and managerial roles. We also represent healthcare students. We have members who work for private contractors who provide NHS services. So even if you work for a GP surgery, a charity, or a private company, UNISON is the union for you. UNISON campaigns on lots of issues that are important to our members. The last few months have shone a light on the essential contribution that NHS workers make. UNISON is therefore calling upon the government to give NHS staff a meaningful pay rise and to recognise the true value of their work. UNISON continues to lead negotiations for better pay in the NHS. Towards the end of 2019, UNISON launched its Race for Equality campaign to challenge racism in the NHS. With all that has happened in recent months, this work is now even more urgent. We have lots of ways that members can get involved, including being part of UNISON's Black Members Network, attending training or workshops on how to best tackle racism, and becoming more active within their branch. The government brought in charges for employees to take claims to employment tribunals. This meant that our members had to pay to gain access to justice. UNISON paid the fees for our members to challenge unfair employment practice and treatment. But we didn't stop there. We also took the government to the highest court and we won. Now no one pays for access to justice. We don't believe that UNISON members should pay exorbitant rates to park their cars at work. Private companies who make money from the sick and vulnerable and those who care for them, just to park their cars. This is an important campaign for UNISON, as paying for hospital parking charges reduces our members' pay. A group of UNISON members in Stockport told us that they were doing work above and beyond their job role. UNISON began to campaign for a regrading of their roles. We believed that the Band 2 healthcare assistants were doing a lot more on the wards and were being exposed to a lot more day in, day out than their job description and person specification indicated. We believe that under Agenda for Change, the post should be rebanded and moved up to a Band 3. We spoke to HCAs throughout the Trust and got them to fill in surveys and petitions. Also, on behalf of our members, we spoke to and gained the support of their local Member of Parliament. We are currently in negotiations with the Trust over a new job description and rebanding for their role. So for years, UNISON members have campaigned, negotiated and achieved the pay and terms and conditions that you now have. Fair pay, safe staffing levels, annual leave allowance, pensions, sick pay, overtime rates. We've been hit with difficult times in public service. But now UNISON campaigns to protect the things that for years our members have campaigned for. There are many issues that have faced healthcare workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. UNISON has been at the forefront in challenging the government and NHS employers to ensure that staff have the correct PPE and access to COVID testing. Where it has been necessary, we have raised issues with the quality of the PPE that has been provided. We have supported NHS staff who are shielding or clinically vulnerable, so they are able to work from home or work in different areas to ensure that they are not put at unnecessary risk. UNISON has a professional service unit who represents and advises members if they face allegations about their fitness to practice or if they're having problems applying or renewing for their professional registration. All UNISON members, through their membership, have UNISON's professional indemnity. This is an insurance which is offered to our members who work in the health and social care profession. As part of UNISON's indemnity, we have a Good Samaritan clause. This means that if you were to administer first aid outside your workplace, UNISON insurance covers you should a person attempt to make a claim against you. So how else does UNISON protect you? UNISON gives free expert legal advice and representation for its members at work and their families at home. UNISON uses Thompson's solicitors, a solicitor who never represents the employer. Thompson's are the most experienced trade union solicitors in the UK and have a reputation for fighting harder to secure the highest possible compensation settlements than any other law firm. UNISON also has additional membership benefits. We have member-only special deals on insurance, holidays, savings, car breakdown services, and many, many more things, saving our members their hard-earned cash. We also offer free education, training and support, courses and short workshops that are all free to our members. We give confidential help when you need it, and if you are in financial hardship, UNISON's very own welfare charity, There For You, can support you. We have UNISON Direct, which is UNISON's free phone line, which is open until midnight. We also offer 20% off Oxford University Press publications and 40% off subscriptions to the Student Nursing Times Online. So how much does UNISON membership cost? UNISON subscriptions are on a sliding scale, so this means the less you earn, the less you pay. If you work part-time hours, you also pay less as a UNISON member because your subscriptions are based on what you earn. UNISON students can also get membership for £10 a year. Please see the table displayed on the screen. So, join UNISON today to ensure you're covered throughout your time working in the NHS. You can fill an application form in, or you can join online via the UNISON website. Thank you for listening, and if you have any further questions, do not hesitate in going to the UNISON website www.unison.org.uk.